Welcome back to the show. Bill, was fun, wasn't it?
I love it.
It was very enjoyable. I want to take this time in the middle of the show here, toward the end of the show, to thank everyone at the Herald-Dispatch for all their coverage they have given us in the paper these past 3 years. They have done quite a few stories about us, and it's usually written by a good friend of ours, Paul Sebert. Now, Paul cornered me in a joking manner last semester and said, hey, I've done all these stories about you. When am I going to be on your show? Well, Paul, guess what? Tonight's the night. A few weeks ago, we sent Paul out with our very own Emily McKenna to teach her some interview techniques.
To want to be prepared, so take some notes. So you're going to want to hold this. And finally, you're always going to want to have your cell phone with you in case you get any calls from the office, or in case your mother wants you to pick up a thing of milk on the way home. So you're going to want to hold on to this. So keep one of these in each hand at all times. Or not. It takes practice. So who do you want to interview first?
Well, we actually have this great opportunity. I'm really excited. We have a former Supreme Court Justice here. I think we should.
Oh, wow.
Interview. So let's go.
Sandra Day O'Connor?
No, you'll see. You have to read him.
Okay,
Awesome.
all right. That's not quite who I had in mind when you said a former Supreme Court Justice. You do realize that's a statue.
So?
All right, John Marshall, do you think enough time has passed since the war that you would feel comfortable with a Tory on the Supreme Court? Okay, thank you very much for your time. Papers today aren't so strapped for cash that they're putting on local advertisements everywhere. This is sort of a something that people exaggerate about on how they put advertisements on anything, and I just wanted to get that out of the way. I wanted to get that established, that they are no longer just slapping advertisements on everywhere, which reminds me, Gen Southern Barbecue and Institute next to WVSU, it is well worth the drive.
Good to know.
Yeah. You got that? Okay, if I put my stuff back on, it's cold. Yeah. One of the things is you're after school, you're going to want to look for some internships, maybe do some freelancing online. A lot of the online stuff, I've noticed the emphasis of freelancing is on the free part. But you'll get some resume building done. My resume is now to 9 pages.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Try and make some contacts. Get to know some people, or at least have a family member know you. My dad being a doctor and treating the guy that owned the Herald-Dispatch, that helped a lot. I usually try to go with a non-gender-based title, maybe a Professor Squirrel, a Dr. Squirrel.
Dr. Squirrel?
Yeah, we have very educated squirrels on campus.
Excuse me, Dr. Squirrel? I think they ran away.
Oh my. Are you concerned about the number of green space left on campus in light of recent construction? No comment?
We're not talking today.
Oh, the squirrel is trying to steal the boat.
Oh no.
You gotta watch that. He's gonna take it down to the river and get away with it. Okay, Emily, I'm giving you complete control over this. I'm giving you the microphone. I'm gonna let you work your magic, okay?
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
Well, it's usually a little easier if the car is parked or slowed down. Also, it's a lot easier if you're talking to the person driving the car, unless you're interviewing Speed Buggy or Knight Rider. I interviewed Speed Buggy once when I was about your age. He was a mean drunk.
Good to know. So, tell me, how do you feel about the traffic situation here on 3rd Avenue? Really?
Ask about the Toyota recall.
Oh, I don't. And this isn't a Toyota, though. Okay. How do you feel about the recent Toyota recall? We might have to cut out some of the profanity.
Oh, yeah. I think you showed good poise there, good questions. But it might have been a little better if you actually interviewed a talking car. Like I mentioned before, Speed Buggy, Knight Rider. The old lady that played my mother the car, she was classy. Very good interview. She'll be missed.
Thank you, Paul and Emily.
I think we should keep those two together.
I think we should too. They're really good people, and I think they're no, not like that. I think they just produce some good material for us. Thank you, Paul and Emily. I think we learned a lot from that segment. What do you think?
I think we did too.
I hope so. That was great. My next guests are here to perform one of their original songs. You can hear more of their music at myspace.com/NoPauseBand. Please welcome No Pause.
Can't tell, but different make the question us how